Hello, Jane. Thank you so much for agreeing to catch up today. It's lovely to see you. Obviously, we've known each other for, gosh, I think it's 15 years when I first met you, and you were recommended to me by a friend. But just for the benefit of people who are watching who may not know you, although I know you're very well known locally, what is it that you do locally?
Okay, so I'm really fortunate to be what I would class as a people photographer in the whole of the Chester and North Wales, Cheshire area. Um, it's an honour because I've been fortunate enough to share many significant pivotal moments in people's lives, whether it's the celebration of a wedding or a newborn. See the pictures a bit above your shoulder there. There they are.
That's quite a recent one, actually, isn't it?
Or whether it's sort of a boost of confidence in boudoir photography, or helping people with businesses branch out, promote and concentrate on brand photography, which gets them known and obviously sort of shares those contacts.
Really interesting. So I guess your your business life has changed quite a lot during lockdown.
Yeah, it has, Lisa. I mean, it's changed massively for everybody, and we've all got to rethink. And I think the benefit is that whilst I'd already changed direction a little bit in my business a couple of years ago by sort of downscaling so that I could offer a more personal service, I think it's enabled us all to press pause button to rethink what we want to do out of our future, and to remap what we want to do, so we can press reload and sort of say, do you know what? I'm actually at a point where I can take control of this situation, not let it control me, not sit back and worry about what's not possible, but by redirecting and focusing all my efforts and energy on where I now want to go. And that's, I think, what I'm doing, and hopefully what others are doing.
Absolutely. So can I ask, Jane, what are your top 3 tips for the pause and reload, rethink? What are your 3 tips?
Okay, well, the first one came, well, it's for me, it's really obvious. It's about valuing and nurturing what you've already got. So whether it's as obvious to me as my lovely clients that I've built up relationships with, like yourself, for over 15 years, and seen people through good times, bad times, great moments, and the odd moment in between. It's reconnecting with valued clients, making them realize that even if you've not worked with them for 6 months, a year, 2 years, they still matter, and they mattered then and they matter now. So I think even sending an anniversary picture on social media to remind them of their wedding day 5 years ago, or a lovely photo shoot that we did 2 years ago, and just say, do you remember this lovely day we had out at Delamere Forest, or whatever. So I think nurturing and reconnecting with those people that you really value, because we all want to feel valued, we all want to feel cared for, and I think especially at these times, we can get so busy that we forget to do that. So that's my first tip, is value and nurture what you have.
Love that.
My second is to follow your heart and entrepreneurial spirit. Now, I am a bit of a gung-ho-arian. I'm not a massive, huge planner. I think, because I've been in business 20 years, I've seen foot and mouth, I've seen recessions, we've now seen a worldwide pandemic, we've seen floods, not pestilence, but nearly. So I think for me, it's everybody's normal's now completely different. It might be slightly jigged, it might be hugely changed. But now's a time when everybody can actually refocus and work out what they want their new normal to be. I know we're all saying that, but a lot of people might not leave their job, or might not want to work from home, or might never have done that, because it's terrifying to make massive change, but change has actually been forced upon us, a lot of us. So my weddings have all moved. So wedding season is upon us, and now it's not, but next year is going to be very busy. But one of the elements I love is brand photography, and I'm sort of having a specialism in that now, where I'll create a collection of bespoke images which convey that particular client's unique style, brand and story.
Love that.
And that gives them an authenticity and a relatability to their ideal client, so they can target through different platforms, whether it's LinkedIn, social media, other social media, that series of imagery over a course of time that can reach out and again remind their ideal client or introduce them to what they do, because people buy people. So we need to sell who they are, like your business, such personable business that people know who they are dealing with when they come to you. And that's the same. And a lot of people hide behind a front, or you know, or a business name, but actually we all want to know who the person is. We care. And that's what brand photography is.
Love that. And your third one is?
Third one's update and rework. And I think that is something everybody has a long to-do list. It doesn't matter whether it's, you know, something to do in your home or your garden, or whether it's to do in your office. I have a huge whiteboard that is constantly full. But now is the time when, instead of sitting back and saying, oh, you know, you've got to invest, but investing in time in rebrand your logo, rework your website, look at the imagery that's on there. It's probably ages old, because when we're working in our business, we're not working on it. And sometimes it takes a huge glitch like this, worldwide pandemic, to make you actually reevaluate where you are and what you do. Some companies will now start with an e-commerce site, because that way, if for any reason they are closed, locked down again, not necessarily for this reason, but for any reason, they can continue trading. Other times it might be, you know, an amazing artist, get photographs of the artwork in people's homes. That would be a great idea. If you've got products, photograph them and explain to your customers what you do, and give them relevant and recent work. And I think the other thing is to rework your relationships with other complementary businesses in the area, because we can all help each other out. We can all recommend, and keep each other buoyant at different times. So my third is update and rework what you've got.
I absolutely love those, which I knew I would. I love the concept of pause for greater effect. That is great. And the value what you have, follow your heart, and update and rework, absolutely perfect. Thank you so much for taking the time today, Jaine, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.
An absolute pleasure, Lisa. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.